everyone, Chica, and like I promised you guys earlier, we actually went to Pampanga to get to know this bakery that's been around for 60 glorious years, and they are still going very, very strong. Let's discover the goodies that they actually sell. Kasama ko po this morning si Mr. Angelo Songco and Miss Butchie Lagman of La Moderna. Hello, thank you very much for coming all the way here to Manila, and I believe you brought a lot of goodies with you. So first things first, what started it all for La Moderna? You've been around 60 years, it's just a business, but literally 100 years in your family.
Yes.
Tama po ba, Ms. Butchie?
More or less 100 years.
And what was the...
By our grandparents, my grandparents.
And what started it all? What was the very first thing that your grandparents baked or, shelled out?
Ours is a traditional bakery, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The old-fashioned bakery, not like the modern bake shops now. And what their popular product was pandesal. And we had this specialty, the sampaguita.
Okay.
The
What's the
sampaguita?
sampaguita all? What is it?
It's here. It's
Okay,
yes.
so it's a
like the
protein.
araro with coconut milk and
It's shaped like a flower.
Yeah.
That's why sampaguita.
The basic ingredient.
So from this one, tignan nyo naman, naka-spread out na ang lahat ng offerings ngayon after 60 years in the business, ang La Moderna. You have branched out from cookies to breakfast items like pandesal. Ano pa ba yung mga offerings? Ensaimada.
Empanaditas.
Empanadita.
We have this, this is newly introduced, Taisan roll.
Taisan
We
roll.
call it Taisan roll. It's like the pianono, but it's made of Taisan. And the feeling is like the feeling of the inipit.
Okay. I believe this is the new
Addition.
of the new generation. Kasi after 60 years nga naman, bawat generation may sasabihin, Mami or Lola, alam mo, masarap din to. Try natin i-incorporate to. So I'm sure each generation has their own share. And right now, the Taisan roll is your newest baby.
Yes,
It was launched last
It
year.
originated from the art Taisan.
Okay, but let's get to the breakfast goodies, mga, fillings and all. Your first are langisa, pandesal.
Longganisa pandesal, which is also quite new. The pandesal has been around for a long time already. But a family friend, Cloud Tayag, suggested that we stuff the pandesal with longganisa. So this is what we have here. But
This is all.
that's right.
Inside each pandesal, you see
It's here.
Longganisa.
inside.
That's right.
So, okay, it's actually on the other side. Para you can see that it's really stuffed in there. And then, you also have other kinds of palaman. What's this one and this one that you brought over?
All right. What we have here is called embutido. In Kapampangan, we call it
Sometimes we call it relleno.
Relleno.
That's right.
Di ba pag
this one,
ganyan, sa loob ng chicken yan?
pwede rin.
Chicken embutido, di ba?
Yeah.
Or even isdang embutido.
Yeah, fish relleno. So this is made out of ground meat and spices, and it's boiled, and then
The drippings.
The drippings are made into a sauce, which we put some tomato sauce.
And para mapasarap din ang version nyo ng pandesal, you can stuff it inside.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can make it palaman in pandesal, or you can eat it with rice as well.
Okay. And here's another one.
This one naman, it's basically
Hotdog.
scrambled eggs. We call it pisto in Kapampangan. It's very simple to make. It's actually scrambled egg, and you put in whatever fresh vegetables that you have. In this case, it has garlic, tomatoes, green peas, and then whatever meat that you have. You can put hot dog, sausage. Sometimes for us in Kapampangan, it's the simple things that really make it very nice.
Ang Kapampangan, alam ko mahilig kayo. That's why, natutuwa ako sa business niya. Mahilig kayo sa karne.
That's right.
Diba? That's why I'm like, I like Kapampangan din.
It is very rich.
And again, it just goes to show that the range that we're showing now, from the bread, you've already branched out na talagang halos full meals na sila lahat. Hindi lang bakery na ngayon. It's not your standard bakery.
That's right. The bakery, yun nga, as you mentioned, it's been around in Pampanga for 61 years. But it traces its history sa Santa Rita for almost 100 years already. And just this year, hopefully in the next couple of months, we will be opening a branch here in Metro Manila.
There you go, para hindi na kayo kailangan dumayo all the way to Pampanga.
So kung ano man makikita nyo dito and more will be available sa Wilson Street sa Green Hills po.
When?
Sa Healthview Building. Hopefully by October, right before the Christmas holidays,
Oh, that's wonderful.
magkakaroon na po tayo ng La Moderna sa Manila.
Okay, but again, besides the breakfast items, and Tita Butchie here is already stuffing one of your pandesals with a egg, omelette, hot dog kind of mix.
Yep.
You also brought, again, we were doing breakfast pairings and delights, but breakfast without a nice cup of something warm. And you actually brought chocolate.
Hot chocolate. It's
Hot
called
chocolate.
chocolate de batirol.
What kind of chocolate do you use? Or
Regular cocoa beans.
okay, sorry. Here you go.
So regular cocoa beans, and then we put peanuts.
We
And
put
fresh
ground
milk.
peanuts and fresh milk.
Fresh milk.
You have this interesting contraption. What is it?
It's actually,
Instead of
it comes in a
stirring-
pair. Instead of stirring it or using the high-tech machines that we have now, it's called the batirol. You incorporate the air into the milk and the hot chocolate, which
Ah,
makes
it's
it
fast.
supposed to
You
be
have to
more
do it like that.
more enjoyable.
Because of these things,
Yes.
there's air actually.
There's air incorporated into the milk, and depends on the occasion. Sometimes we use Carabao milk
Oh,
when
that's
we
again
make the hot
interesting.
chocolate, which makes it a little bit more richer.
And this one again with the frost, parang kasi ngayon you see it in machines now when you ask for lattes or
Latte,
cappuccinos.
yeah.
So yung
This
parang
is-
nagsisteam tapos bubula.
That's
Yeah.
right. Ito yung ginagawa nila nung unang panahon. Because yun nga, even though our name is called La Moderna, pretty much the processes that we use are still what they used to do back in the olden times.
I think, how can you tell if it's ready na?
Well, if it's hot, it's on top of a stove. It's
already pretty
bubbling.
hot?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're gonna pour it over. There, I see what you mean by the froth. There's bubbles already. Check out the bubbles. Oh, there. But still, again, I'm gonna have a taste of that. And for any other, wait, it's not done yet because we already have your pandesal to the palaman. We also have ensemadas. I have to go to this part of the table because I can never neglect the sweet stuff.
Yes.
And this is dessert. I already had your Tyson roll during the intro, and it's really, really yummy. It's very
Thank you.
creamy. Think of like a Pinoy creme brulee
That's
wrapped
right,
around
a
fluffy, spongy cake. There you go.
You should also taste our empanaditas.
Empanaditas is made out of what?
Empanaditas, it's not the one that's filled with meat. It's
Oo,
actually
parang empanade.
It's not an empanada with meat inside. It's what's inside actually is like a
Yema
yema
with
custard
Ah.
mixture with ground kasoy and chopped
Okay, you
kasoy.
already said yema, na-excite ako. I'm gonna actually get to taste one of that. Besides your Tyson roll, empanaditas, and your legendary sampaguitas, what other yummy sweet delights do you offer?
Okay.
We have this masa podrida.
Masa podrida is like a shortbread. It's made out of wheat flour and sugar and egg. So it's very, very good to serve with coffee. And as Tita Bushi mentioned, the sampaguitas goes well with tea. Gurgurias is also something that I'm sure your parents or your grandparents would have enjoyed when they were young. It's a bread fritter that's fried and it's glazed with a dayap glaze. We have the San Nicolas and the Mamon Tostado. San Nicolas is also like a shortbread cookie, and it's printed with the image of Santo Niño. So usually it
San
was
Nicolas.
San Nicolas, that's right. And what do you call this? They used to make it during the Christmas season, but now it's prepared all the time.
Well, it's a wonderful thing that you already brought up the Christmas season so that they get gift ideas. And the best part is you're going to be in Manila soon.
Gonna be in Manila
So
soon.
you don't have to necessarily go around that far. But again, you already know all the wonderful ranges of La Moderna, and I'm going to start to enjoy some of your breakfast. Thank you very much for coming all the way
Thank
here,
you very much,
Angelo.
Lisa.
And of course, Tita Butchie. So in the meantime, marami pa kaming features na ihati sa inyo. So please go check out this DTR. I
Good
like
dishes
it.
and unique takes. Inevitably, dining together entails some kwentuhan or kamustahan. As the Chica group spent a day with the Narciso family here in Pampanga, we can't help but notice how the legacy of good food is passed on from one generation to the next. Welcome to Guagua. In front of Plaza Burgos proudly stands La Moderna Bakery. It's not at all ordinary. It was in the early 1900s when the Narciso family put up La Moderna in Santa Rita, Pampanga. It has transferred to Guagua, which is a 90-minute drive from Manila. Their signature items are the sampaguita, empanaditas, spring bread, mamon tostado, masa podrida, gorgorias, and San Nicolas. It is not only the products that have stayed long, but also La Moderna's employees and loyal bakers. After seeing how the delectable goodies are prepared, the Chica group went to explore the mahogany farm in Santa Rita. Amazingly, the once desolate lahar-covered area had been transformed to a serene spot that also serves as a living space. We saw and entered the Bali-inspired house and that of the Ifugao. While the venue is not yet commercialized, we enjoyed a high degree of exclusivity. Of course, food never escapes the scene, especially the duman, a type of rice that is harvested at an earlier stage and quite resembles the taste of piniti. It's not just all about what is on the dining table. What matters most is the strong bond among family members as we share the blessings from God's bounty. This is MJ Conti for Chica. Kainan na!